Hey, it's Ty Camden here with No Man's Sky, and it's Monday, the week of Thanksgiving, November 2016. So today we will be exploring the third galaxy some more. Not sure what's in store for us. Can't quite remember where we left off. I think I just finished the solar system, the blue star system that I'm in, but I'm not 100% on that, so I do need to look at that. So we're in the space station. That's a pretty good sign if I remember right, that I'm finished. Let's start with supplies. Got one spare cell. Four. So we got 3 here, and that's 4 total spare cells on the antimatter. It's not bad. Looks like all my other stuff is stocked up pretty well. Stacks are pretty good. Looks like we've been to 4 planets, but we forgot to name this one. I'll name it Snowfall. That sounds pretty good. I'll just go with Snow. So that's 4 planets, and I think there were only 4 in this system. So I'll go out here and double check that.
Navigational data received.
Ah. Got our black hole here. I think it's about time to go through that black hole, or at least explore the system. Because we just finished with that one. So yeah, let's move ahead. So later today I'll be posting a video. It's Battlefield 1 footage. It's going to be called Weekend Stabbings. And it's kind of, I don't know, I find it amusing, but it's just me doing knife and bayonet stabs. It's not that long. It's up to you if you want to check it out. So I am going to take a quick look around. We definitely have a moon and a planet. Got our black hole there. I don't see too much else, though, which isn't a bad thing. So let's go to the space station first. Because if this is a Korvax system, we're out of here. I already know Korvax as a language in full, so I don't really want to spend a lot of time in the Korvax systems. Alright, we're going to do it the fast way. Boink. Well, that's not the entrance. You tricked me. Alright, let's head towards the planet. Turn around and we should see the entrance. There we go. Here you are. Viking? No, Gek. Oh, okay. Hello. Alright, so the terminal's here. So right now we know it's a black hole Gek system. Let's see what they desire. Dimensional matrix. Yeah, I need some of them too. So let's go ahead and name it. Black hole. Ooh. It's been a while since I've named a Gek planet, eh? I think I'll do it this way. New. Let's try that again. Dimensional matrix. Yep, see that? I have done that before. Black hole Gek dimensional. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So I'll go to the moon first. That way, it's pretty easy to see the planet from the moon. Sometimes it's not as easy to see the moon from the planet. So we hit the moon first. Makes it easier. Plus I like the way moons look. Alright. Over here. Really? Alright, let's prepare ourselves.
Warning. Threat detected.
Good, okay.
Starships approaching.
Oh, they're coming from that way, huh? Sorry, I'm ready for you.
Starships depleted.
That's what I thought. I will go ahead and recharge my shields, though.
Technology recharge.
Hope they learned their lesson. Don't mess with me in this system. Got things to do, places to go, people to see. Alright, we got ourselves something over here. Let's take a look. Signal scanner's good. That's what I need. Alright, what kind of planet we got here, folks? Oh. My eyesight is so bad. I think it says mild, but I'm going to double check in a second here. Mild with regular sentinels. Well, that's nice. It's a pleasant little planet. It's not pretty, but it's pleasant.
Technology recharge.
Well, let's look up that sky. Man, that planet takes up like the whole sky. Usually the planet's like on the horizon. This time, dang. Like the opposite on the horizon. It's kind of cool. Alright, I'll check this out. It could be any matter. And it is. We'll take that. Yes, we will. Need a chip. I'm just looking at my inventory real quick. Something seems missing. Looks like I'm starting to run low on thamium. I'll have to boost that up. In the meantime, I'm going to send this antimatter. No, I'll send the warp cell over to there. Pop this here.
Product constructed.
I'll put the extra thamium there. I'll collect thamium when I leave. Right before I leave the system, I'll get some thamium. Best found in asteroids floating around the planets. And I want to learn some Gek while I'm here. Hey, Sav Jazz, you're firsty today. Gepnik gang. I'm in a new system. Got plenty of plutonium, but I'll just go ahead and grab it anyway. It's right there.
Units received.
Ooh, whoa. Got a dude right next to my ship.
Units received.
Alright.
Units received.
Lurking in class, no sound.
Units received.
That's for you, Sav Jazz. I'm nodding to associate that I know about you lurking with no sound.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's hit that monolith. It's not that far. Approach. Alloy. That's cool. I think it's the first time I've done that one right. I think I usually stick my hand in lava and take damage. Piss it off. Atlas word for yet. Okay, I'm good. I don't want your Gek relic, though.
Technology recharge.
I do have to name this. I'm gonna name it Mild Moon. I think that'd be funny.
Units received.
The one nice thing about barren planets is it's easy to see stuff on the surface. Does that say mellow? Mellow planet? Just curious. Got some gold. Way too much plutonium. Way too much. Alright. Alright guys, I'll be back in about a minute. And I'm back. That was my way of saying, I agree, Savjaz. I love this ship.
Technology recharge.
I do like this ship. If it was a light blue color, it'd be perfect. But I am not complaining. It is very cool. Wait a minute. Oh. There it is. We're going to the black hole. We have discovered and named. Have we named? I would name this one. Mellow Gold. I think that's a good name. Hey, John. I don't know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm just curious. It's okay if you're muted. Savjaz is muted as well. Mellow Gold.
Units received.
Lurking at work. Lurking work. That's fine and cool. Alright, that was a good speed. I like going in at slow speeds, and I'm happy with that speed. So we've reduced the chances of damage. I can hear you, but only for a few seconds. I have to hang up my phone. Big boss around today. Oh, I understand. That's cool. Hey man, do your thing. Feel free to quit right now if you need to. I mean, I don't want to get you in trouble. But thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the support. Hopefully we'll catch each other at some point. My niece gets into town tomorrow, so I'm not sure what my schedule's going to be in the near future, but, you know, Thanksgiving and all that. But I'll be around, don't worry. Wow, look at all these planets. Holy mackerel. And another. Holy cow. Well, first off, how many planets are there? 6 planets. That's cool. I saw your message. Yeah. That's cool. I understood. I took a small hit. It's not that bad. I have plenty of Omegon, so we're good on that. We're fine. So I'll be spending all of today in this system. This has got 6 planets to look at. Yeah, I'll definitely message you. I'm gonna play Battlefield once in a while, you know. And look for my video later today. Weekend stabbings. I'm glad you're pumped, but it's not a very long video. I just don't want you to get too excited.
Units received.
Okay, I understand. Alright, John. See you later, man. I probably won't say anything more to you at this point, but that's cool. Have a good day. Hey, what's up, Adam? You're watching No Man's Sky. This is a game about exploration of the galaxy. And thanks for supporting the stream by viewing and being a viewer. I also make Battlefield 1 videos if you're interested. And anytime a new game comes out for free on PlayStation 4, I also try it. So I have a lot of first try videos you can check out on my YouTube channel. I'm still learning this language he speaks, so I'm learning a new word here. Motherboard, yeah. That one probably won't come in handy very often. I already know that technology. Alright, well I'm gonna head down to one of the planets and start looking around, see what I can find. This is my ship. Yeah, Adam, I'll be posting a new video today. It'll be called Weekend Stabbings, and it's a bunch of knife attacks and bayonet charges I had over the weekend, set to music. So, anyway, it might be fun for you to watch if you like that kind of thing. So every planet in this game is procedurally generated. No two planets are alike. They can be similar, but not alike. And you never know what you're going to get when you hit a planet. Not even the developers of the game know exactly what's on every planet. They only know what kind of pieces to the puzzle exist. They don't know how the game's going to put those pieces together. So nobody in the universe has ever been to this planet. It says right there it's undiscovered. So I'm going there right now to discover it. I get to name it. Everybody that ever goes there will see that name. I can also name any vegetation, rocks, and creatures I find on the planet. And there's lots of other things to discover. Ancient monoliths that'll teach you the language and stuff like that. So, now this planet is, let's take a look. Well, it's extremely red, but it has trees, and that's something you don't get on every planet. I just did a system-wide scan to find points of interest. There's a question mark, so I'm going to head towards it. That's a point of interest, and I'm going to see what's there. And then when I get out of my ship, it'll tell me what kind of planet this is, what kind of weather, and whatever else there is. So let's start by looking at that. It's a wet planet with relaxed sentinel robots that guard it. Oh, thanks for subscribing. I think you'll like the content. If you don't, just unsubscribe later. Ooh, I'm being attacked. Now I have my weapon upgraded pretty high. So now that I discovered that creature type, which has never been discovered, I can go into my discoveries menu, take a quick look at it. It says that it's a predator carnivore, and I'm just going to go ahead and name it Predator because I don't really care what it's named. That's not true. You know what? I do care. Anyone new to the stream, I like to name something after it. So I'm going to name this one Adamajar. And I'll put the word fan on here, so if you ever play the game, you can name it Adamajar yourself. So fan makes it so that it shows I'm a fan of you for visiting my stream. Alright, so it's the weather's not bad. I'm not taking damage from any weird weather effects. Another one? Now those are sentinels. They guard the planet from having you destroy it in any way. So they'll scan it, and if they catch me in the act, they'll attack me. But since I've not been caught in the act and I'm not shooting him, he will, at this point, leave me alone and go looking for other troublemakers. More likely, he'll be back to see me later, but anyway. Now there's a point of interest over here. There's actually not much here. Oh, okay, I see it. So what I can do is I can use the save marker. And this is an area of the game. It's currently called something Grassland, but I'm going to rename it in a second. And I'm going to rename it Trade Terminal after that. And that way, if I ever need to find the trade terminal, it'll be easier to find. And you get money, 1,000 units for naming stuff. So I just got some money. Now I can go into this trade terminal and actually barter, buy and sell goods. I don't actually need anything right now, but I'm going to take a peek. So it shows all the things, how much they're being bought or sold for, how many are available. They have a good price on these. I'm going to buy a few.
Product received.
Hello, Mr. Big M. Welcome to the stream. Just playing a little No Man's Sky, seeing what's on this planet and stuff. Gathering some plutonium there. So I'm going to look at my inventory real quick just to see what I need. I'm actually pretty good on stuff right now. I'm hungry. Yeah, I am too, but I'm going to wait till 11 a.m. Eastern to eat. When I go off stream, I'll eat breakfast. Or brunch, or whatever you want to call it.
Technology recharge.
So now I'm scanning for another point of interest. My goal is to find what's called a signal scanner. And it's a device that's on the planet's surface that allows you to scan for other places that are interesting, that you might be interested in. And I'm going to try to find a... That wasn't one. I'm going to try to find a monolith, because right now, my primary goal is to learn alien languages. It is PD cool. Like the developers said when it came out, this is a niche game. Not a lot of people are interested in playing it. That was a drop pod. I'm not interested in that. So, well, I landed anyway, so I hit the wrong button. So let's see what's around here real quick. That was a scan for elements. I'm just looking around to see if I need anything. Alright, we got a knowledge stone over here. Yeah, I like this game. There's the knowledge stone. And when you click on those, you can learn whatever one word of any language that the planet has. So I just learned a Viking, that's one of the alien races, word for gift. Oh, thanks, PD Cool. Well, if you like it, feel free to subscribe. I also play Battlefield 1 a lot, so you might want to check that out. Do I have chrysanite? I have some. I want to fill my stack. So I'll go ahead and collect that, and I will... transfer it over here. Now I have a full 500. And I'll just dump the rest. Alright, so... Oh, I'm going to charge up my health. Hey, Tricky, good to see you again. Welcome back.
Technology recharge.
So as soon as I take off, I use my launch thrusters. I'll go ahead and recharge those.
Technology recharge.
And look for another point of interest. Yeah, if you're in the stream still, when I find another animal, PD Cool, I will name it after you. I could name a rock or a plant after you too. I mean, it's up to you. They're a lot easier to find, I'll tell you that. What's down there? Nothing major. This planet has a whole, let's see, 7 more animal types that I have not yet discovered. So it is possible. I'm maybe lucky. Yeah, thanks, Tricky. I love this ship. I've had a different ships over the time I've played, and this is my favorite. Here's another view of my ship right there on the right. One of my favorites that I've seen, so I took it. And then this is a picture of my multi-tool. It's like a mining tool and a gun. And it's one of the more unusual arrangements I've seen in the game, so I took that too. Ah, thank you. That's the one good thing about not having a whole bunch of people watching your live stream. You can actually read the chat. It goes slow enough to let me read it and interact. And I like interacting. Thank you, Angelos. Yeah, that was a good one. This is the third galaxy I've explored so far, so... Alright, well, I just found a signal scanner. I need that. Well, that's a nice view with the planet out there in the distance on the horizon. That beam of orange light is the signal scanner device. But first, I want to go ahead and save my game, and I'll name this area. That was the creature I named after him. Alright, let's go with, I'll just name it Signal Scanner. That'll work.
Units received.
Now to use the Signal Scanner, you need a bypass chip, so I'll build one of those. I have all the materials.
Product constructed.
And let's go ahead and try it. Now, there are different types of things I can scan for. Shelter usually leads you to a drop pod, which is something that helps you build up the size of your spacesuit. I already have the max size, I'm not interested. Transmission leads you to a transmission tower, which will help you find a crashed ship. So if I needed a new ship, I could grab one and fix it up. You can also scavenge them for stuff, but I don't need any materials. Colonial Outpost would find me a trade terminal and other things like that. A lot of variety of buildings. But I'm looking for monoliths because I'm trying to learn the alien languages. Nope, Adam, you live on through the game. Alright, so let's see. There's my ship, right? So I'm going to go to the monolith. I'm not going to charge the launch thrusters right now. It's pretty close. That's the best part here. There's nowhere to land. Oh, there we go. So this is an alien monolith where you can learn several words. There's some knowledge stones here, like that. So I learned the Viking word for greetings. This is a Viking planet, so that's the language I'll learn. I learned the Viking word for full. And the Viking word for alerted. And knowing these words help you figure out different puzzles in the game that you'll see later, maybe. Now, since it's a monolith, I also have an opportunity to learn a word of a language called Atlas. It's not used very often in the game, but it does exist. And it's one of the more rare languages, so it's hard to learn it all. But you have to kind of... It's almost like a word puzzle. You have to read this, figure out what to do. But this is the Viking clue. I've learned so much Viking, I actually translated the whole thing. It says, and I have to lean forward because my eyes are terrible. Seal the gap. Protect the monolith. Precious valuable materials are lost. Use oxide. So I have 3 choices, and I do have oxide on me, iron. So I can go ahead and do it. And I get the right choice, and I'll learn an Atlas word. And I might even get a little gift. That firework there shows me I did it right. My standing with the Viking gone up. And I learned the Atlas word for 2. And I got a Viking effigy as a prize. And that is worth, it says total value 25,000 units. Now in the upper left it says I have 30 million units. So that's not really, I mean that's one of the better items, but I don't really need it. When I need money I do trades and stuff. Incoming storm. It just started raining And on the bottom left, you'll see it says storm with a blue meter with a symbol. That means it's cold. So it's a cold rainstorm. I need to find my ship. There it is. Once you get in your ship, you're protected from storms. Oh, okay. Off to bed, PD? Alright, cool. I understand. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and I hope I see you again. I stream roughly every day, around this time, a little earlier. And I have lots of videos on my YouTube. Feel free to check them out. So technically, now that I've learned a word on the planet, I allow myself to leave. So there's 6 different planets just in this one solar system. So I'm going to go check one out. And I do need to name this one too. Look, there's 3 planets right there I haven't looked at yet. So this planet, I'm just going to go ahead and name it Wet. I like to let people know what the weather's going to be like on the planets they go to. And occasionally I'll name it things like windy with heat storms or threatening sentinels, extreme radiation and extreme sentinels. Once in a while I get in a weird mood, I'll name it, because it was a drizzly planet with like rain, so I named it Drizzle for Shizzle. And sometimes I'll mention the resource you'll find on the planet's surface, like gold. Alright, so I've got plenty of planets to choose from here. Let's just start with the one on the right and head over there. Now while I'm boosting there, I'm going to go ahead and check my reserves. I need to recharge my launch thrusters. My hyperdrive, I'm going to put one of my warp cells in it to maximize it. Notice it removed it from up there. Now I can convert that antimatter into a new warp drive pretty easily. I'll do it right now. All it costs is 100 thamium and antimatter. So it used that antimatter and a little bit of my thamium. And my thamium's starting to get a little low. So I still have to collect some in this system. It's usually found in the little rocks that orbit around the planets. So I will be checking that out. Thanks to all the people that are watching the stream right now. You don't have to chat, but feel free if you want to. And I'm going to this undiscovered planet here. Because right now I'm just being a galactic tourist. I'm just checking stuff out. Seeing what's out there. I already did the first galaxy. I said I gotta get to the center fast as I can. Then I got to the second system galaxy, and I'm like, I'm gonna try something new. And I played what I called crash landing mode, where every time I land on a planet, I consider the ship crashed, beyond repair. I had to literally walk around the planet and find a new ship before I could leave. So once I got to the center of that galaxy, I got to this galaxy, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to relax and enjoy the ride. So now I'm just being a tourist. Learning some more languages as I go. Not finding any points of interest so far on this planet, but I'm still scanning and riding. Looks like we got some vegetation, which is nice. Oh, there's one. Oh, what kind of planet is this? Mild with low sentinels. That's good. That's something I don't have to worry too much on. This is a beacon. When you activate the beacon, and I will do so now, it finds, I'll show you, He finds a little outpost I can fly to and land on a landing pad, and I can trade at the trade terminal. And it's hard to read. It's called an outpost, but it's basically there's an alien life form there, it said. So I can actually talk to a Viking as well. Hello. And just for fun, let me show you what happens when I shoot this guy. Hello. He attacks, of course. Wouldn't you? Let's blast him. Oh, there's birds up there. I'm going to scan the birds real quick. While I'm being attacked, of course. Hey, I started it. I deserve this. I have my weapon upgraded pretty far, though, so I don't have to really worry too much. So not only do you get titanium for destroying them like I just did, you can also open these barrels up and get some things out of them. This had technology I already have. And I really think I already have the titanium I need. Let me take a look. Oh, actually I needed a little titanium. So that was a good move. Alright, so I already did the beacon. So next I will fly to that new place that I've discovered. First I'm going to get in and out of my ship to save my game. Restore point saved. And now I can head there. But first I need to take a 1.5 minute break for the bathroom. And I will be right back. And I'm back. Recharge my launch thrusters. And head for the outpost. There's a chance there's a signal scanner at the outpost too, so it's always worth checking out if you find one. Oh, now there's the landing pad. If I go low and slow and aim at it, it'll light up and I can land there. Oop. It didn't light up, but I did land there. And the reason you want to land on the pad is, when I take off, it doesn't use any of my launch thrusters, so I don't have to refuel it. It's just less of a pain in the butt. Now these are things you can open up. So if I open the cargo drop, for example, I get a fascination bead. It's random kind of, well, procedural, what's in there. Ah, there's the flag. You want to save. Now I can name this area and get some extra money. I'll just name it Outpost. Oops, post. There we go.
Units received.
And I found that bird. Since PD Cool is not in the stream, I shouldn't name it after him, but since he was the last one to make a chat comment, he may never know it, but I'm going to name it after him.
Units received.
I try. And as you can see, when I opened up that little thing earlier, I got this, a fascination bead worth 12,000. And believe it or not, there's a trade terminal in here. I can sell it. Hello. So there's the trade terminal, where I can either buy or sell stuff. I'll go ahead and sell the bead. I mean, it is quick money, right? For 12,000. As you can see, I can sell one of them.
Units received.
Sold. What does he have for sale? got a lot of stuff, but I don't really need a lot of stuff. I can go to my inventory real quick and look. Everything's pretty much in order. I need thamium, but I don't think he sells thamium. So I'm good. Another thing in these buildings, the outpost buildings, is multi-tools on the wall in a little case you can buy. Now, I'm not going to buy it, but I'll look at it just to show you. It costs $179,000, and it has this technology. So this is the new one, or let me look. This is the new one, and this is mine. Mine's very well organized, giving me a lot of bonuses. This is not organized. They both have 24 slots, and I like mine better in every way. So I'm going to decline. But it's nice that you could find new ones off and on. And if I talk to him at least twice, I can learn a word. Twice probably. If not, then the third one definitely. So here's the clue on how to deal with this interaction. He always calls people an insult, so I'm a pathetic interloper. Leave. Warrior busy. Something facility. Security breach reports. Death. Well, he wants me to leave him alone. He said that. He said he's busy, leave him alone. Do what he says and he's happy. He's thankful and he gives me money. And a blueprint that I already had, but that's cool. So that was my first interaction. So now you can interact him. I know it said he was busy, but you can ignore that now that that's done. And you can interact with him over and over and over forever if you want. And every other time you'll learn a word. I got on the first one here. So I just learned a Viking word for victory. And notice on the top there, if I spend 20 more carbon, I can interact with him again. But I learned my word. I'm going to leave him alone now. So I don't see an orange beam shooting up into the sky anywhere here. So this particular facility did not have a signal scanner. So I can fly around. There's the beacon I came from. I can fly around and look for a monolith, which I will. But if I find a signal scanner along the way, that'll point me right at one. So I'm looking for a monolith or a signal scanner on the ground. It's very hard to see monoliths at night. But I just passed a signal scanner. I saw the orange beam. So I'm going to turn around here in a second. I'm getting a little lower to the ground first. Oh boy, they're hard to spot. I should have just slowed down when I saw it. It was fast though. I did what I could. No, I don't want to land. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. I do that sometimes. Alright, well, I'm on the land. Let's go ahead and look around. I'll scan for elements. Maybe I'll see something interesting. Alright, I'll go ahead and go to that knowledge stone. That's what that symbol is there. It's purplish. You learned the Viking word for begins. There's another knowledge stone. That plant hurts you when you touch it, so I thought I'd go ahead and just shoot it. Everyone's... Oh, there's one. I think I just saw another knowledge stone in the distance, though. Oh, maybe not, but I... Yeah, there it is. Oh, no, that's something else. But I found tech over here. Now, I have all the tech in the game, but if you ever find these on a planet, check them out. This one had Beam Impact Sigma, which I do already know. That shield is just a shield for, to actually... It's a plant that when you take it, it helps your shields. So I think I've found everything I'm going to find that I want to find. So I'm going to start heading back towards my ship. Oh. Hang on. There it is. I'm just going to grab a smidgen of plutonium while I'm right there. I do have plenty, but why not, right? It's right there on the way. Even landing by accident can get you stuff. There's always elements, minerals, there's caves, there's underwater stuff. There's plenty of stuff to find on planets, even the seemingly barren ones. But we do have a point of interest over here. Not sure what kind yet. It's another beacon. I'm not really interested in going to another alien outpost. So right now I'm just going to go over to this one instead and see what's here. It's a drop pod. Oh, I hit land by accident again. Drop pods are the ones that make your suit bigger, but I already have a maxed up suit. So I definitely don't need the drop pod. But I'll go ahead and save the area and then check those containers. Now, of course, on planets, you can also scan the trees, because that's a new type of tree that's never been seen, because it's on a planet that you've never been to. I'll collect some more plutonium. Not all planets have this much out in the open. Might as well get it while I can. Notice also there's some aluminum sitting there if I needed it. I could destroy this rock, get some iron, or I can scan the rock first. Add it to my scanned item list. And then when I go to my discoveries list, I can either name it, which is rename and upload, or I can just upload. So I'm going to upload without naming the plant and the rock. And for those two items combined, I got 1,000. So that's just more money in the bank. So there's plenty of ways to make money. I don't want electron vapor. I don't want suspension fluid. I can use those to create antimatter, but I just like finding straight up antimatter. I got too much plutonium now. So you need suspension fluid to make electron vapor. So I'm going to get rid of the suspension fluid And just for now, I'm going to keep the vapor. If I find an antimatter, I'll put it there instead. But I might as well keep something I find, right? Now, this is your life support system. Don't let that run out. It's still 91%, which is good, but I'm going to go ahead and charge it up a little. Now it's 100%, and the bar on the bottom left is full. Now, I could leave the planet now if I chose to, but I'm playing in a way that I try to learn at least one word from an alien on the planet before I leave it. So I'm looking for monoliths on the ground or signal scanners. Hi guys. Where are you guys going? I'm just curious. Different places, I see. They're heading down here. This is one of the larger trade stations. This is not just an outpost. So I'll go ahead and land. If you follow ships, it'll usually lead you to a place like this. I can even go over to these ships and click on them and trade with the Viking inside. I can't learn a word from him though. You can only do that, oh, I think on the station up in space. I might be able to do it on this down here though. There might be an alien walking around down there. I might be able to check that out. I could even buy the starship if I have enough money. But I don't really need anything from him, and I don't really want to buy his ship. I like my ship. But I'm going to look down here for a dude. There's a dude. Hello. So if I interact with him more than once, I might be able to learn a word. Bottom left it says show strength. These guys want you to show that you're strong, so you don't want to refuse to attack. You want to strike him. Now he might hit me back, but at least I've shown strength. So I learned some tech from him. That was my reward. But I took damage because he struck me back. But my standing with the Viking race went up, so that's good. Now this is this is where I'll learn the word probably. Corporal Uag. I clearly still need to learn some. There's a white word there I don't know. So let's learn the word and we can leave the planet. Alright, learn the word for rewarded. I went ahead and saved my game. And now I'm going to name the planet Mild. Might as well save again. Get that word locked in. Mild. So that paid off. Following that ship found me the large trade station. And now I can leave and go to another planet. Alright, so there's the one I was at. Oh, hostiles. They're going to try to steal my cargo and destroy me, so I need to fight them off. Now I know how to fight these people. You fly backwards so that it takes them longer to get behind you. And you just shoot them with fully upgraded weapons. So I've already taken out 2 of them before they've shot a fire at me. Oh, now they're shooting. Got that one. Boom. All gone. They used to just destroy me. Destroy. So it's really nice to have a fully upgraded situation. To take them down, I gotta recharge my launch thruster too. And my pulse drive. And the phase beams that I just used. And my shields finally. Now that really took me down in Thamium. I'm down to 1 of my 3 stacks. So I'm flying near Thamium right now. Let's collect it. Still need a lot more though, to be honest. We still need a few hundred, but we're getting there now. Because now we're cooking. We're blasting these rocks. We're playing asteroids now, and we're winning. Alright, about 200 more. These things don't overheat very fast, do they? Okay, I don't want that much, so there we go. We're good. Keep a free slot there. Now that one's right next to the space station. I'm gonna do that one last. And there's wet. I'll go to that one. This will be the 3rd planet I've done in this system. Hello again to everyone enjoying the stream. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Feel free to chat with me if you want to, or lurk if you want to. But I appreciate you visiting. Itonjinku. Itonjinkwi. Q. Itonjinku. That's the best I can do. I'm trying to pronounce the planet. Itonjinku. This one's pretty far away. I probably would have been attacked by pirates if I hadn't already destroyed them. I'll be there in 45 seconds. Tex, hey. Good to see you. Thank you for commenting. Oh. I'm never sure because some of the people that visit quite frequently, if probably they know how to play the game, so I wasn't sure if the commentary was appreciated or annoying. So it's good to hear. I appreciate that you appreciate. So I'll do my best to keep it up. It's certainly better than silence all the time, but usually most of my commentary is interacting with chatters. And today the chat is a little slower. So I'm trying to keep up the chatter, keep it interesting for, especially for new people that might not know the game as well. Alright, what kind of plans do we have today? It looks dry. There's no plants on this one. Not sure what that is. Hi, Remus. I don't know why I said silence. I guess that means you don't like silence, I hope? Because today is not silence day. Wow, this is just like a save flag in the middle of nothingness. Is there something back here? No. This is just a save marker for the sake of being a save marker. Which, if you're on foot in crash landing mode, is not a bad thing. Alright, so I don't think I forgot to look at the planet type when I got out. Unclouded skies, minimal sentinels. That's pretty pleasant. I'll take that. And this really had no purpose. There's nothing to name it. So just for fun, I'm going to name it Tex Rex. Sorry, Remus. Didn't mean to open up a sore point.
Units received.
Alright, let's keep flying. Try to find a signal scanner or monolith. Got us a signal scanner, at the very least.
Technology recharge.
Alright, that's the device that lets me, if you land next to it, you can take off for free. And if you get here on foot, you can use it to call your starship. Or even if you land over there, you could call it over here. I'm going to go ahead and fill up this plutonium real quick. Oh. He don't like that.
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, where are you? Sentinel force deactivated. I only attacked them because I was low on titanium. So that filled it up pretty good. I didn't really need all this much plutonium, but, you know, why not? I'll take it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and hit the flag.
Product constructed.
Well, hello there. So what we've actually reached is an observatory with a signal scanner. And that's what I'm going to name it.
Units received.
And here I am. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Oh, see you later, Remus. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Let's see what happens if I accept it. Oh, he likes that. I like my multi-tool better. I am going to go ahead and learn a word here. But I am going to go signal and scan for a monolith. I want to see a monolith this time. And I think I'll do a ruin just for fun. Learned of. So I can find ruins with the observatory. I just have to decode the sequence. So the digits are moving one to the left each time. If you watch the 2 digit, for example, the 2 goes from last to third to second. So this time the 2 is first. So it's 2170. So now it's going to find me a ruins, which is another way to find words. Not as many as a monolith, but it's still close. But they're usually pretty cool looking. That's why I want to go there. And I already know this. I already have the tech. Alright, I think this is the exit. And I'll go ahead and find a monolith right now. I'll use the chip up. And then I have 2 locations to visit. Good. Perfect. Alright, back to the ship. With my free takeoff. I like that. So that one's pretty close. Let's go there. I'm going to charge my life support up real quick.
Technology recharge.
So this is a straight up monolith. They look a little different each time, but the general layout is usually similar. You have 3 knowledge stones on the edge. And then 1 big thing in the middle where you can learn an Atlas word. But the actual device in the middle can look different. This is one of the more unusual ones, to be honest. Whoops, I fell down. Get up there. I just want to look at it, that's all. I think it's cool. It's got like a diamond-shaped hole all the way through it. Alright, let's interact. Man, these Vikings are harsh. Yikes. It says respect. The first word is respect. Yeah, I think I'll respect it. I don't want to remove its weird eyes anyway. So it improved my health and shield. My standing went up. And I learned the Atlas word for us. Hey, Gaming Mike. Good to see you. Good to see you. I just visited a monolith, and now I'm going to head for a ruin. Good to see you today. Hope you had a good weekend. Just to let you all know, I'll be posting a video later this afternoon called Weekend Stabbings. And it's a little minor, short compilation of all my Battlefield 1 knife attacks and bayonets from over the weekend. Set to music. So, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you watch it. It's not that long. It's kind of fun. Good weekend indeed. I played so much. Steep. That's a pretty cool game. I like that game. I made a video of that too. Brief one. Short one. I got a little stuck in the game, believe it or not. But I like the game in general. There's this one marker that took me a long time to figure out how to do, and then I finally figured it out. But that part of it's off stream. Or off video. I found out that the beacon thing that you need to interact with, it wasn't letting me interact. Oh, what's this? I think I just found another monolith by accident. The beacon thing that I needed to interact with, come to find out I had to switch to my wingsuit before I can interact with it. So that was the trick. Take some more words. Interested. Ceremony. And I. Yeah, I'd say that Steep is the best snowboarding type game I've played since... I used to enjoy a game called SSX a long time ago. That was pretty fun too. Feed the beast. Oh boy. Health at maximum. I learned the Atlas word for that. That's a nice one. Shit, the ruins are like right next door. Alright, I gotta circle back. That's true. I didn't try the paragliding. How was that? Alright, everybody that hasn't seen this before. This is a ruin. It has knowledge stones as well. It's very similar to a monolith, but it's a ruin. They all look a little different too, but have some similarities. This one does not have any gold balls. It's a rarer thing to find that anyway, but that's okay. This one you can't learn an Atlas word, but you definitely learn words. And as you can see, it's not like a choice. You just learn a word. So my take on it is these were built by the race of the planet. Whereas the monolith, I'm not 100% sure. Because you learn an Atlas word too, I'm thinking maybe that was built by the Atlas race that you never get to meet. Now, one other thing I want to mention real quick. Rumor has it, and it's just rumor, that these flags you find on these ruins, the flag, the part at the very tippy top, point towards a... I can't think of the word for it. There's these things on planets, they're hard to find, really, really hard. I've only seen like one, and I'm in my 3rd galaxy. But apparently, originally you were going to be able to pass through them to travel to other places and planets. But they got rid of it, and they replaced it with black hole. Alright, let's hit this from the other side. And just for fun, follow it for a few minutes. What are those things called? Portals, that's the word. So we'll go to, we'll try to find a portal just for a minute. Oh, the flag is so hard to see, it's almost not worth it. So I give up. But I am going to fly this direction just for a little bit for fun. The thing is, sometimes you have to fly for like 5 minutes from that direction just to find another flag that then points another way. Fly 5 minutes in that direction, and then eventually get to a portal. But since they're inactive anyway, I don't really care. I just flew over something. I'm just gonna take a look. It might be nothing, but I want to check it out. Oh, it's some kind of element. Aluminum. Alright, so this planet is unclouded. But now I'm going to put aluminum so that you can find it on the surface. Man, is it windy here today. I think we have a cold front coming through because 2 days ago it was 70 degrees here in the afternoon, which is beautiful. And then last night it was 30 degrees, which is below freezing. So... the weather's a little crazy right now. Launch thruster empty. Time to fill it.
Technology recharge.
Alright, we're done with this planet. Done, I tell you. Ouch. So looking at our planet list, we've discovered 3 planets. And the system has 6 planets. And there's no black hole. So we gotta discover 3 more planets. There's one right there, but it's right next to the space station. I like to save those for last. Let's go to this one. So I probably am only going to have time for maybe 1 or 2 more planets today. We'll see how it goes. In a perfect world, I'd like to finish all 6. That way I could, next stream, leave the system and go to a new one and start fresh. We'll see how it goes. I wasn't hold on. I wasn't a fan of the paragliding until last night when I started climbing mountains with it. Oh, really? Interesting. It was my... Tell me if I'm wrong, Mike, but I thought the binoculars, you could, like, point anywhere on the mountain and almost teleport there. But it looks like you can only go to previously discovered points of interest. Let me know if maybe that's only because I was in the tutorial, or exactly how those binoculars work in this game. In Steep. The snowboarding game Steep. I am not going to go underwater right now and deal with that. Just not in the mood. So I will keep looking. Oh, we got a nice little sandy beach there. Isn't that nice? You don't see sandy beach on the water edge like that very often. So I just took a little peek there. No. It's just too rare. I gotta go swimming. So let's go ahead and land next to it. And meanwhile, we can find out what kind of planet we're on. With my luck, it's radioactive water. Uh-oh. I can't read it, but it's red. Red's bad. It is a desolate planet, so it's heat. It's extreme heat. It's even more reason to go swimming. Oh, okay. Hey, Gaming Mike. Good. I decided to take a little trip to the hot beach today. As you can see with the smoke, it's a warm planet. I am curious once I'm underwater if the heat's going to go away. Look, now that I'm swimming, it's not hot anymore. Yay. I feel so nice. Let's scan the plant life. What's that shadow? I thought maybe there was a... I thought maybe there was a creature flying above me or something. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna use up all my aeration membrane, aren't I? So that's enough swimming for today. I had a good time. Oh, that's my telephone. I gotta mute my mic.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, the phone is done. I need some carbon. So I'm destroying some trees, but I figure I'd scan them first, get the money for it later. Alrighty. And we're good. Let's get out of the heat. How much titanium do I have? I could use 50 more. Where are you?
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drone activated.
Hey, neutrino module. Nice. I'll take one of them. Why not? I'm still at 1 star, but I don't see it. Oh, wait a minute. I see a red arrow. Here he comes. He's a little slow. And now he's a little dead. Oh, they sent... I didn't kill him in time because he was so slow. They sent the reinforcements, including probably a ground unit. We'll see. That's kind of fun. Alright. Of course, I'm in a heat storm now, so that's silly. I gotta fight these things in a heat storm. Oh, they sent all aerial units. That's good. That means it should be over now. I gotta get out of the heat. Look at my heat shield. It's down to 20%. Sentinel Force deactivated. Just in time. Alrighty. Well, that was exciting. I got way too much plutonium. Let's get rid of the plutonium. I got way too much titanium now. Look at this. 250, 250, 250. That's plenty. We're good. Let's go ahead and save our game. Good. I actually have to take another 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Ah, sorry about that. I'm back. Alrighty. I completely forgot where I left off. I think I just got to this planet and went swimming. So, fun is to be had, even in a heat storm. So now I get to get back to business. We gotta find us some signal scanners and monoliths and such. Oh, I like that planet on the horizon. That's a nice blue sky for a change. I had red and yellow today. It's nice to see some blue. That is a platinum dump. But as... oh, I could use a little, but... dang, look at this. It looks like a huge field of gold, but... I am going to go ahead and go back to this little platinum dump if it's still this, if that's what this is. I'm just going to gather a little bit of the platinum. Or is this a whole different location? I don't even know anymore. I'm gone. Let's see what this one is over here. I need a signal scanner, that's what I need. Signal scanner, I'll take that. And the heat storm's over. Nice sandbox, I know, isn't it? Alright, let's find the little flag first. Or was that it right there? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this planet has a lot of sand on its surface, doesn't it? I guess that sentinel already scanned me while I was doing the signal scanner. So I can go right to the monolith. Hey Aussie Ray, welcome, welcome. I just found a monolith on this planet and learning a little bit of Viking. Resist fear. Okay, let's read this. I passed the test. Oh, this is the third galaxy, Aussie Ray, that I've been to. So I've already been through the center twice and fixed my ship up more than twice. So, yep, I'm good. I appreciate the warning though. For some people they may not want to, but for me it was on my bucket list. I kind of had to do it. Here's my nice cool ship, by the way. No. I just played 2 hours a day, every day since launch. It's not really, you know, a big deal. I'm not like playing 8-hour shifts or anything. So it's no biggie. Oh, I gotta name this planet before I leave. Desolate. I'm gonna name it Heat Storms, because that's what it had. So right now I'm playing Galactic Tourist, and what that makes me do is when I get into a new system, I generally explore all the planets in it, at least a little bit, until I learn a word. Unless it's Korvac's system, because I've already learned all the words of Korvac's. So I just explored my 4th planet in this system, and there are 6. So I gotta find a new target. Not that one, I've already been there. Oh, there's one I haven't been to yet. Let's go over there. Make sure everything's charged up.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, we're cooking now. Aussie Ray, be sure to check out my YouTube channel sometime as well. I have some Battlefield 1 videos, and anytime a new game comes out for free on the PlayStation 4, I try it out, and a lot of demos too. So you can always check out my first try videos. But this is mainly a No Man's Sky channel only because I stream it like every day, and I bought the system for this game. But I play other things too, so check it out. Check out my YouTube if you get a chance. You might enjoy it. And I try to interact with my stream, so if you chat with me, I'm cool with that. So when I went through the first galaxy, my goal was just to, you know, increase my size of my ship, my suit, and better weapon. Get to the center. Finish the, you know, the Atlas path, all that jazz. Second galaxy, I played what I call crash landing mode. Those were self-imposed rules. Oh, thank you, Aussie. I appreciate the sub and the like. In crash landing mode, every time I landed on a planet, I had to pretend like my ship was completely crashed beyond repair and leave it. Walk on foot and find a new ship. Usually by using a signal scanner to find one of those other scanner things to find a crashed ship. And then I had to fix it up. So I ended up getting to the center of the second galaxy only using 2 engines. So I can only do short jumps, so it took a lot longer. But I still utilized black holes a lot. So when that was rough. That was a rough way to go, doing all that. So when I hit the third galaxy, I decided to just be a galactic tourist and just explore a lot more planets and just have fun. So on the last planet I went to, just before we got there, I found a nice sandy beach with a waterfront, and I went swimming. And it was funny because it was a hot planet, so I went in the water and it cooled me down. So I found that to be amusing. So I try to enjoy the little things. I don't just go from point of interest to point of interest, although sometimes it looks like that. And my main goal right now pretty much is just to learn all the words in the world, all the languages. So I've already learned robot language. What are there? You'd think I'd remember the stupid names. I have a horrible memory. Well, this planet has trees. At least we have some vegetation this time. And it has some water, as you can see. I I'm not sure what's right here, but I'll go ahead and land.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
It's a mild planet with relaxed sentinels. Well, that's nice. Ah, it's a drop pod area. Well, I like the planet itself. We got some nice lush grass. Got some trees. Kind of a blue-green yellow sky. I like the grass though with the trees. That's pretty. I haven't seen this in a long time, to be honest. It even has water. Notice because it has all these nice... Oh, no, maybe not. Wow, no life forms? That's unusual on a watery planet, you'd think. Alright, so this is a drop pod.
Units received.
So I don't think this planet has any animals. Normally I name an animal after my viewers, because you're a new viewer. But I'm going to go ahead and name... Wow, well, maybe not that. I just destroyed it by accident. Wrong trigger. How about that tree up there? That is going to be the Aussie Ray tree. I hope you like it. So at least I named something after you, right? And I'll put the word fan after it, so that way, if you ever find something you want to name, you can name it Aussie Ray without the name fan, in case you ever get the game. Last time I was, the Sentinels destroyed me, so I rage quit. Aw. Yeah, Sentinels can be a little rough. I've built my multi-tool up pretty high. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I've built up my multi-tool pretty high. I've got a lot of, like, beamy upgrades on it. Including they're all connected. So you get a lot of bonuses on top of it. And so it's... I got the rail shot adapter here too. So it's a pretty buffed out looking multi-tool. Yeah, I'll show you how quickly I beat these stupid sentinels.
Hostiles approaching.
Boom, dead.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Here comes the next one. Well, I gotta hurry up and beat it. Come on. Is it stuck? There it is. Dead. And now they're deactivated. So it's just, sentinels generally don't give me problems anymore. Which is nice. Let me see if I need any carbon. Because I'm standing in a bunch of carbon. I might as well check. Oh no, I have carbon. Actually, I have too much carbon. Alrighty, so I still need to find a signal scanner. That was a drop pod. Let me save. Now, I'm only going to be on stream for another 5 minutes. I usually stream from about... Oh, storm. What kind of storm? Cold rainstorm, huh? That's good to know. That is what I'm going to name the planet. I always try to name it after the weather and any rare items. But I haven't found any rare items yet, so... Cold... Rain... Storms.
Units received.
So I get my units. I'm going to save my game. I usually stream from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Titanium dump. Yeah, I found a titanium dump. And a storm still active. Not sure I really want to fight sentinels in the storm at the moment. But let's go ahead and name it Titanium Dump.
Units received.
And Aussie Ray, please check out my YouTube channel when you get a chance. Lots of other videos, including Battlefield 1, which is the other game I play the most. And a lot of first try videos. I try a lot of new games as they come out on the free PlayStation menu and demos and such. You might like those. Give them a shot. But I think I'm going to end my stream now. It's almost been 2 hours. I got to do some chores. Dogs have to go out. I got to eat. So I'm good until tomorrow. This afternoon I'll be posting a video called Weekend Stabbings. And it's basically a short compilation of all my knife attacks and bayonet kills from Battlefield 1 over the weekend. I thought it'd be kind of funny to make a video like that. Maybe I have a dark sense of humor, I don't know. So, check it out if you guys get the chance. Hope you all had a great weekend and a good stream. And I'm out, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for more No Man's Sky. Still need to find that signal scanner, learn some more language on this nice grassy tree planet. I might even go in the water. We'll see. Alright. Well, that's it for now. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Aussie Ray. And anyone else watching on YouTube later. I know some of you guys watch me later because you're at work and stuff. Thanks a lot. Maybe catch you tomorrow, Tex Rex. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright. Thanks again. Thanks a lot, really. And I'll hopefully see you again. Bye-bye.